Diabetes and Prediabetes Month, and there was an amazing study that was done that most people don't know about, and I wish they did, and they're about to. There's two types of diabetes. There's type 1 diabetes, in which they don't really know what causes it. It's a process where the body doesn't produce insulin. That's 10% of diabetics. The majority of diabetics in this country are type 2 diabetes, and that is an acquired diabetes. That's where either the pancreas stops producing insulin or the insulin that the pancreas is secreting is not effective anymore. It's not driving that sugar out of the bloodstream and into the cells where your body can metabolize it. And there was an amazing study done. Most diabetics in this country, they go to their doctor, they're diagnosed with prediabetes or diabetes, and they're immediately put on drugs. And there's tons of drugs in this country and medication like metformin that treat, like Victoza, that treat diabetes. But there is a way to treat your diabetes and your prediabetes without medications that has no side effects. And what is that? Well, there was a study done, okay, and there was 262 diabetics that were in this study, and they put them on nutritional, what they call a ketogenic diet, and I'll talk about that in just a second, okay? They put them on this ketogenic diet for 10 weeks. They gave them intense nutritional coaching and accountability through the 10 weeks to make sure they stayed on this diet. Well, when they finished the study, literally their A1C dropped 1 point. That's major. Diabetes is diagnosed if your A1C is 6.5 or higher. These people literally, on average, drop their A1C to below the normal diabetic range. As a matter of fact, 58% of the people in this study were able to either eliminate or reduce their diabetic medication. And so what does that tell me? And by the way, these people also really changed their body composition quite extensively. I think they dropped about over 7% of their body weight on the 10 weeks, right? And what were they losing? They were probably losing fat, because all of that stored fat, when you have high sugar, you store fat. When your sugar goes down, your body starts to use fat for fuel. And it's just an amazing study because it shows that if you really want to, you can manage your prediabetes and diabetes through the use of diet. And in further videos this month, we're going to be going into those changes. The one thing that we'll really talk about is a low glycemic index ketogenic diet, where we're using more fat, okay, as fuel rather than using sugar. And there's really a lot of extensive research now on how beneficial this can be. So stay tuned, go to our website, WS Centers, read the blog. We're going to be talking about the ketogenic diet. We're going to talk about low glycemic index. We're going to be talking about food choices. But the bottom line, guys, is we've got to get this epidemic under control, because so many people are suffering at the hands of sugar and refined carbohydrates in this country.